What's up everyone, my name's Sketchnate. I'm the creator of Freak War, and today I'm going to be showing you what is inside of your starter pack. This is the box that everyone who contributed at the starter pack tier or higher is going to be getting. You may not have known that we were going to give you a box. It was part of the unlockables. Unfortunately, it didn't get unlocked, but we wanted to do it right, so we thought we'll spend a little bit extra money and give everyone this nice commemorative box. It has Robosaur on one side and Mancat on the other. It is magnetic, so it closes real nice. There you go. Before we move on to that though, this is the playmat that you'll be getting. This is also going to everyone who contributed at the starter pack tier or higher. It's a nice little playmat that has all of the characters from Freak War on it for you to play on. Also, because Freak War is such a simple game, it's big enough for 2 people to play on if you'd like, or you could use it as a standard trading card game mat and just play on it by yourself. Now, before I show you what is inside of this box, I'll also show you some of the cards that you'll be getting as part of the Kickstarter. So the gold cards, Lil Guy, Golden Tim, Golden Nump, and Money Sword were unlocked because of community involvement. So thank you so much for doing that. That's going to be, I honestly, I'm just excited to put them in my deck. Some of you also will be getting the Early Bird, Tick, and Talk the Unsnoozable, depending on how early you contributed to the Kickstarter. Now let's move on to the main event. This is the starter pack, opening up the magnetic box. Beautiful. So on the inside, we have this cool eye pattern that's also on the box, as you'll see in a second. This is the gold flipping coin. It's not literally gold, but it is golden. It's got an angel on one side and a little devil on the other side. So cute, so cool. Feels great to flip. It's beautiful. We also have the Space Links and Sploosh Boosters. Inside of here, these are packs of 10 cards, set cards. They're not randomized, and you can use them to boost your decks. And then of course we also have the black and white decks inside of here. These are the starter decks, so these have all the cards you need. Even one deck is enough cards to play with people, but with this, you can actually make big enough decks to face off against each other with full decks. We'll just quickly go through these. This is the black deck, 54 cards. Can also be called the Son of Cthulhu deck, if you want to name it after the characters that are on the front. All right, so black deck starts off with Party Puss, Topping, Lazy Mascot, Sad Bee. This guy's completely useless. His effect says as much, and his story text just says nothing noteworthy. Tim, very powerful card if used correctly. Drip Nump, Super Cat, Ghost Nump, not a real ghost. Swimpy, Wow Wow, love that one. Chill Ghost, very useful during a war. Bulldog, Battle, Fly Guy. You can put this guy on uneaten food and it'll boost his power. Ooey, Sweaty Palm, great if you have terrible cards in your hand. Bunny Parade, Rat King, great if you're evil. Flomy, Mancat, perfect card if you want to lick someone's hand. Warham, Enigmask, Not Tim, Tiny Vampire, Running Car, fun card to use. Betty Terror, Battle Ferret, Fodder, Son of the Second Son, Watery Thanku, Hizzy Liz Wizard, The Pale, Family, Kingdom, Lawman, Toad Whisperer, Time Tiger, Son of Cthulhu, Hamburger Mech, and the shiny Diggy Wiggy. Look at that. Oh my god. You can see my light going off at it. Oh, that is so rainbow. Sharpeep, and then all of the modifiers. Super Swords, Super Duper Swords, Switch Teams, and Obvious Thief. So that is the black deck right there. Next up is the white deck, or the Robosaur deck, whichever one you want to call it. All right, inside of the white deck, we have the Infected Tribble. This is great for taking over the entire playfield, if you are lucky. Mallowbee, very cute little Mushmallow Bee. Flump. Zero. Chicken, now this one is interesting. Its effect is to play rock, paper, scissors with an opponent. If you lose, you add an egg to their card. So that's a good strategy for tournament play. Durger, this one will eat itself. Flow, if you spit water on this one, you add to its power. Pitter, the more pitters you can draw in 5 seconds, the more power it has. Airhead, if the opponent has any pointiness on their character, Airhead becomes useless. Benimp, very cute little monkey. Bebe Froge. This card's great for mischievous people. Laser Fan, if this is played against Laserman, it explodes and you cannot use it anymore. Literally, before I move on, you literally rip it in half and destroy it entirely and are not allowed to use it anymore. Just so we're clear. I mean, you could use it technically. You could like tape it together or something, but it just like you have to rip it in half. I just want to be clear. You have to rip it in half. Groat, you can sacrifice this to put another creature in play. Kinda Long Fox. It's a fox that's kind of long. Mernicorn. Twisty Bird. This is great if you have a terrible hand. You can put this into play and incite a war in which the lowest number wins. So if you have a level 0, you could win the game, actually, if you have the right level 0 character. Grumpy Outcast. This cancels all other users' effects. Kilroy. People don't see this one around that much. Matchy. Every source of flame adds to its attack power. Proud Penguin, this one's good if you're doing well, and if you're not, then it's basically useless. Faust, you can take over an opponent's creature with this one. Banunki, this one allows you to sacrifice cards in order to get your opponent to sacrifice cards. Monkey see, monkey do. Shade Raven, this one is dark and mysterious. Shank, this one will literally just kill your opponent. It's basically death in a fish. Burger Boy, Minotaur, very cool, very muscly. Upper Class Fox, this one's useful if you have good cards. Bourse, this one you have to balance on your finger or it loses half its attack. Lost Angel, very good card. Witch. Inking. Wimpandunky, this one is 7 minus the opposing attack level, so it gets pretty weak sometimes. Black Demon, very cool character. Gonana. Meepasta, this one turns all of your opponents into slimy little meatballs that just follow you around. Pandunky, I like this one because it's a monkey and a panda. Bun.1, this is the shiny card in this one. Look at that. Rainbow. Oh, I have too many lights on in my room. It looks crazy. But that is Bun.1. Very dark card, which just gives it more shine, apparently. Forest Fairy, very powerful card. Laser Fan, this one is incredibly powerful if you're lucky. Otherwise, I mean, it's still powerful, so don't worry about it. And the lasers come off the card. Robosaur, very useful card. Kaleidoscope, this is another special card where you can be any attack level except that of your opposing creatures. Chicken Thief, another special modifier. Standard, cancels, switch teams. Decoy, that's -2 to your opponent. Knife, that's +1 to yourself. Super Duper Sword, and Throwing Knives. That's flipping 3 coins and adding +2 to your creature for every heads. Next up, we have the Sploosh Booster Pack. We got the biggest packs in the game, and we're gonna check out what's inside. Now, this is a set of 10 set cards, so there's no randomization. You get the same ones every time. And with this one, we're actually going to put the modifiers first. So we're starting with the Dindo Merchant. This is the only draw card in the entire game. Jackrabbit, this is another special cancel card. Splish, this is the first of 4 in the Sploosh or Splosh transformation series. Runny Yoke. Science Penguin, this is a very experimental card. Splash, now this one can turn into Sploosh or Splosh depending on how you want to play. Wambi, this is useful for getting away from other modifiers. Splosh, and the shiny Sploosh, look at that. So shiny all over, beautiful. And then the Tooth Fairy, very powerful card if you have a tooth in your mouth, which you hopefully do. And lastly, this is the Space Links pack. Opening it like this. Actually, should have just done it from the side. There we go. And just like last time, we're going to put the modifiers in front. We've got Sword City, that's a +6. That is the highest plus modifier in the game. Useful Thief, very useful. You can cancel or use an opponent's modifier. Shuck, Grandpa's Sludge, Comkit. This is the first in the of the 3 in the Space Links timeline. Batboy, Sandbag. This card literally sandbags opponents. Gastro, this one's the shit. Nyko, very playful card. And Space Links, look at how shiny, all that rainbow. Love the look of that. That is so shiny. Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna put that in a little package.